Well, Sammie, obviously back in for testing today. Everyone loves pre-season, don't they? Are you someone that thrives on this?
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. I just love being back in, seeing all the boys. Me and Frank aren't in for another hour. We're travelling together now. We're not in for another hour, but we just come in, started to cause havoc, just be loud. It's just brilliant to be back in, and obviously with the promotion, everyone's on a high. But listen, we're here for one reason, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, obviously fixtures are out. It always brings a bit of excitement, particularly when you're in a new league, because obviously you've got new teams to look out for. I suppose. What do you look for? Bristol City or Christmas? What are you looking for?
Well, I think straight away you look at Christmas, and obviously we've got Reading at home Boxing Day, and obviously I've got a baby due in 6 weeks, so obviously I've looked at that fixture, and of course you look at your old teams. We've got Bristol City, not that I've checked, but we've got them 2nd of October, and we've got them 9th of April. So, no, listen, you look through the fixtures, there's some big teams in there, and it's going to be an exciting season. There's no easy games. You look through that fixture list, there's some proper teams in there. So everyone's looking forward to it. It's going to be a good season.
Yeah, you mentioned you've got obviously a baby due in 6 weeks. I guess all the summer's been about preparation then, isn't it?
Yeah, preparation for that. That's going to be my excuse if I'm unfit. To say, I've been working on being a dad. So, but no, listen, 6 weeks time. Luckily, the first sort of, obviously we've got Luton away, and then the next 2 games are at home, but Luton's quite local to me anyway. So I've got 3 sort of local games. And yeah, baby's due in 6 weeks, so it's something to look forward to before the season really kicks off.
Oh, you've got the gift ready, haven't you? So,
I've got a celebration ready. No, the fingers in the ears, I can't.
I mean, obviously, last season was so mentally draining as well as physically draining. Was it nice to try and switch off a little bit?
Dan Butler's doing something silly behind the thing. Yeah, it was nice. You didn't really get that much of a switch off because, like you said, the season was so hectic. Like before you knew it, we said, me and Frank driving in, we was on the phone to Beebs, and we actually said, like, can't believe that we're back in already. It feels like we've only just, these photos on the wall, we've only just been promoted. But, you know, you do get bored. Well, I'll talk for myself. I'll get bored after a couple of weeks of not being with everyone. You know, Mrs. is at work, you're on your own. So it's just quite nice to be back in, and especially with the season ahead, you know, we've been promoted and you're itching to get back in and you're itching for the season to start, get pre-season out of the way and proper have a go in the season. So yeah, I think I speak for everyone when I say, like, it did go quick, but you're itching to get back into it.
You had the highs and lows of international football, didn't you? Obviously got called up for the first time, proud moment for you, but unfortunately injury curtailed the opportunity.
It's a great moment for me and my family, to be fair. I knew I was in the provisional squad. It's been a couple of years. I'm in an iron about getting the citizenship and getting a passport sorted and that. Finally got that done. And then, got in the provisional squad and then got a phone call from the manager to say we're waiting on Aaron Connolly at Brighton to see if he's injured. And if he's injured, you'll be in it. So not a problem. Got my COVID test done and all that, and then got called up. Done a couple of training sessions with the boys. Great to meet them, obviously very nerve-wracking. You got, just like club level, you got to sing your song in front of them. And
what did you sing?
I sang Jason Mraz, I'm Yours on the mic. The geezer guitar, like, smashed it. I'll give you a bit at the end of this if you want. But yeah, then I just fell over and we'd done a practice game, and obviously I had the shoulder injury that I spoke to you about. I had the shoulder injury in the season that we got injected, and obviously there's no injections out there really, and the club and myself weren't really keen on getting that done. I'd rather get it strengthened again. And unfortunately went out there and just fell over and sort of done the same injury again, had a scan, had done the same injury, and we let it settle for about 3 or 4 days out there. But with international football, as soon as you get injured, they like to send you home, and I know Peterborough were very keen to get me back to make sure I'm ready for pre-season. And to be fair, I was as well. I was on the phone to Matty, because I know this is such a big season for myself and for the club. And I was sort of wasted sat out there, like I could come back here straight away and get on the rehab and have another scan, which is what I've done. But it was a great experience for me, you know, getting called up for the island. Obviously, JT's had it as well. And hopefully, you know, you stay fit, you have a good start to the season. There's World Cup qualifiers in September that, you know, who knows, if you have a good start, you could get called up again.
And the bonus of that is with championship football, you're not missing club football.
Well, it's what they said. Like, obviously, there's international breaks now. And I had them when I was at Bristol City for a bit. And they're nice because you get a break from it. But if you could get called up to your national team, there's no better feeling. And I had that feeling when I did get called up. And you know, fingers crossed, I have a good start to the season, it'll happen again.